Make it stop. Make it stop. Please make the sound stop. Oh, it is as if someone is holding a sledgehammer inside my head. Oh, come on. How many times do you want me to say it? I'm sorry. Well, since there is no other way around it, I might as well say it. You know my mate, the chicken, right? Yeah, well, the chickens, my mate, the chicken and his family. Anyways, the chickens had to leave town for a few days, and since their butler was himself on a holiday, they called upon my services to look after the house. All I needed to do was to spend the day in the house. That's it. Whilst all this arrangement was being agreed upon, my other mate, whom I had not seen in a long time, ran into me and asked if we could meet. I thought it was a perfect scenario if I called him over to the chicken's residence and we both could spend time together, whilst the house itself would be more secure. And what are the chances? As soon as we made the arrangement, my other mate got a call from his other mate. Point being, 3 of us ended up looking after the chicken residence, and things did not go as planned. A cat broke into the house and caused a lot of havoc. When I saw the team sheet for the game, my first thought was, Prendelli has messed it up, going with 3 at the back. Playing 3 at the back only works if 3 defenders are marking 2 strikers. But since Arsenal only had Danny Welbeck up front, it becomes difficult for the back 3 to keep hold of one striker. No one actually knows who's going to stick with the striker, and any top-class striker isn't going to stay at one place, and he can always cause trouble with his movement. The initial Arsenal attacks were when they were trying to play through the Galatasary narrow defence, and it did not work. But once Danny Welbeck was 1v3 with the centre backs, he just slipped past them and no one was able to pick his run. Perhaps each one of them hoped for the other to react to his movement, and no one took the responsibility. This passing of the responsibility just cost Galatasary. Galatasary played 3-5-2 and the wing-backs need to be involved. But the way Galatasaray wing-backs positioned themselves near the halfway line, they were neither involved in the attacks nor the defence. They were just caught in no man's land. It was poor from their part. Wesley Sneijder played a defensive role in the midfield. He was by far the best player with the ball Galatasaray had, but playing him in a defensive role was underusing him. I'm not saying he was bad in the holding role, he was fantastic, but in the later stages of the match when Arsenal were reduced to 10 men, Sneijder got into more of an attacking role and caused Arsenal problems. Perhaps had he started in that role, Galatasaray might have had that extra edge going forward. Defensively, Galatasaray got it all wrong. Prendelli has played with his team with a different system every game this season, and it clearly showed with how unaware the players were with their roles. Arsenal did well to spot the mistakes and capitalise on them, and they thoroughly deserved the victory.